Here we are back at the Hopper Series 2026. I think this is the first three-peat, man. Yeah. Brennan Wertz, you did it solo a couple times today. Three-up sprint.
Yeah,
how did it play out at the end there? I heard there was a little bit of tactics coming into the end.
Probably the most tactical addition so far. I think the fastest, but also definitely the most tactical.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of looking around in the beginning, numerous breakaways that kept going up the road, but everybody just looking around. And then just here at the end, it was Skylar, Marcus, and I tried to get away into this headwind stretch, maybe 4 or 5K from the finish, but these guys are super strong, and they were definitely not giving me any headway or any wiggle room to play with. So,
well, and that was kind of I wouldn't say your trick, but that was your tactic. You had a couple different spots the last couple years, so I'm sure they were maybe expecting that a little, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it seems as though the conditions today, I mean, we're looking probably 10 minutes faster than last year, so course record for sure is coming in at about 3 hours 50 minutes for what, 92, close to 93 miles. So. Yeah, maybe it was tactical at the beginning, but it doesn't seem like you guys were lollygagging at all, huh?
No, definitely not. And from that kind of first main climb in the midsection on, it was pretty full on from there.
Yeah.
So Marcus, I was on his wheel most of that climb, and he said, just a blistering pace up that, and had me just hanging on by a thread, totally on the limit over the top of it. And then I stopped in the feed zone. He was a gentleman and kind of slow rolled out of the feed zone so I could get back on, and then we hit it pretty hard. Skylar bridged across to us, and then it was the three of us for a while, and we kind of just continued to pick people off until we got to the front of the race, and then dropped the other guys with us on that last climb. And then it was the three of us over Huffmaster, and then Marcus led down the descent, got a bit of a gap on me, and then Skylar was behind me, and he held us for a while. That's definitely where it started to get pretty tactical, but we just let him hang like kind of 20-30 seconds ahead of us for quite a while. And for me, I mean, it couldn't have played out better. I was sitting there rotating with Skylar, just thinking this is perfect for me. Like, I'm very in control right now. I've been in that position before. 2 years ago, I let a small gap go to Stetna and Sean Bennett, and I could just see them anxiously looking over their shoulders, and I was just kind of chilling back there, just watching. And I know on this false flat, it's like 20K of false flat downhill.
It's a long ways to go once you get down that Huffmaster descent. And the descent was it's kind of like riding on carpet. It was a little bit mushy. Huh? It seemed like it was a little bit power zapping both the climb and the descent. Like, it wasn't muddy, but it was definitely just soft. So,
and hard to trust it too. Like, I don't know, 60% of the corners had like just perfect grip. Like, even on the slicks, it was just like cornering on rails. But then there were like 3 or 4 of those corners that were just a little bit damper, and you could really feel the tires starting to squirm. And I had one where I kind of double slid, and that's when I was just like, I'm going to ease off a little bit. I know we'll catch Marcus eventually.
You're not going to win it right there, but you could lose it right there.
I've seen plenty of guys lose it on that descent.
So what was your tire? You chose slicks. I see.
Slicks from Renee Hurst. So I've pretty much run. Every other year I've run the exact same setup that I've done this race. So I had the Bon John Pass from Renee Hurst, which is 35 millimeter slick. This year I went up one size. I went to the 38s just for a little bit more cushion, and I went for the gravel bike. I was originally going to ride kind of like my all-road bike that has a little tighter clearance and maxes at the 35, but I had seen some reports of some mud puddles, and I just decided to play it safe and go for the gravel bike. Had a little more clearance, and just since I had a little more clearance, I thought, why not take a slightly bigger tire?
You don't want that tire like turning into an almond roca there. A little mud, a little bit of pebbles, and starts chomping on your frame. Well, awesome! Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
Three-peat. I mean, you're gonna make some T-shirts or something.
Awesome way to kick the year off. And I mean, I love this course. It's one of my favorite races in the Grasshopper series. It's near and dear to my heart, and the local race series. So wouldn't miss it. It's one of my favorite races every year.
All right.
Thanks.
You.